final game of the round is another tricky call, to be honest, if you're somewhat of a neutral to either one of these teams. Cowboys taking on the Dragons. For the Cowboys, no Morgan. Holmes is back at fullback. Tabuai Fido goes to the wing. No Hess as well. As for their interchange, slightly different looking. Arce, Asiata, Gilbert, and Jensen all in. As for the Dragons, their only change is Fuimaono back from suspension. Trent Merrin loses his space in the side in exchange for him. I know that the favourites for this one are the Dragons. I do, however, fancy the Cowboys for this. And I don't know why. Because I look at that Cowboys side and I think there's a lot of talent missing. No Tamalolo, who is pretty much the Cowboys at this point. No Morgan, which is, to be honest, it's been like that for most of the season now. But Val Holmes named at fullback gives me a lot of confidence. Tabuai Fido named at the wing, and then that Drinkwater Clifford combination in the halves, which granted hasn't really delivered in 2020, but does have familiarity. So I'm going to lean towards Cowboys just because I think the Dragons under new management haven't worked themselves out as yet. And I think that the Cowboys realistically probably want this season to go out on a high, and they definitely don't want to be finishing below Gold Coast or Brisbane, because then they'll have to listen to how they have gone from pretty much a grand final team to the worst team in Queensland, which is not a nice thing to say.
One of us is going to be 4-3 up because I'm going the Dragons.
You go in the Dragons max anytime. Mystic Matt is here with his crystal ball.
With East Masters back at centre? Yes, I absolutely am. In fact, I'll go one further. I'll say Lomax and Aitken.
Okay.
Just a spite. I can't tip the Cowboys in any sort of confidence. I think that Holmes hasn't looked great under the high ball the last couple of weeks. I don't know how he's going to go at fullback when he has someone like Zach Lomax absolutely barreling down the guts. And then you also have the option of him staying out wide and putting some pressure on, if the numbers line up, that should be Tabuai Fido, I think, who, again, not been fantastic under the high ball. First game back in a couple of weeks. I think they win the forward battle with no Tamalolo. Frankie Molo, who I know you were a little disappointed in last week, has had a superb year, but he comes up against Laurie, Kerr, Frizzell, Host at McInnes. You'd almost argue that that's their second-rate forward pack, the Dragons, and it still gives the Cowboys a good run for their money there, with the likes of Fuimaono, Jackson Ford, and Kate Ellis coming off the bench. I can't say with any great deal of confidence the Dragons, but I'm sick of being stuck on 3-3. For the tip, I'm going the Dragons. I am, however, pretty confident in saying Lomax and Aitken anytime try scorer. So if you throw Dragons, Lomax, Aitken, it pays $8.25. If you want to go just Lomax and Aitken, that in itself is $7. If you really want to get frisky, you could go the over 41.5, but I'm not gonna touch that. I don't know what team's going to show up. I don't know if it's going to be the free flow and attacking Dragons running off the back of their forward pack, having McInnes come through as a support player in the middle, or if it's going to be the Dragons that we saw last week who couldn't score worth a damn. So
I'm gonna jump on this one. I'm gonna say Cowboys 1-12 and Holmes anytime. And I think that's pretty much the only thing that I am relatively confident about this week. anything else could happen. It could be a high scorer, it could be a low scorer. I really don't know, but I don't know why I looked at this game. The gut went Cowboys, and we tend to listen to it, so that's what we're going to go for.
All right, Cowboys 1-12 in homes anytime. 8.25.
Not bad.
Not bad. Cowboys 1-12 paying 360. Homes paying 275 anytime try scorer. Not bad value at all.
Yep.
Not bad value at all.
Worthwhile mentioning as well that the last two have gone 1-12. So could be. I mean, the Dragons took one, the Cowboys took one, so it's not terrible logic.
You could make a very strong argument for either team 1-12 as well, based on that.
I know what you're trying to do right now. You're trying to get up in my head, make me backpedal a little bit, safen up my bet. We're not having, say it with my chest. I'm gonna Cowboys 1-12.
Okay, 4-3.
It will be. It's just not your way.
No, probably not. No, my luck.
No. With that, then, I think that's going to wrap this episode up. Thank you very much. If you did make it all the way to the end, not many people do. Don't know why.
I will say, before we wrap this up, we've had, it's hard not to point out that we've had a really good month on YouTube. Obviously, a solid 747 subscribers in the grand scheme of things, it's nothing. But, you guys have been really good. You've been fantastic in getting the content out there. It's by far our best month on YouTube. Obviously, we're starting to get to the back end of the season. We're going to start getting into silly season. Keep an eye out. There's going to be a ton of content coming throughout the off season. We're going to really, look to get ourselves out there. We've had a couple of folks call us a little amateurish, which hard to understand why. But that we're providing the content that you guys ask for. If you want more content like this, if you have suggestions, let us know. Make sure you use code CKM for the RCR products. Matty, I know you got a couple. You've been raving on them for the last couple of weeks about how good they are. So definitely get on that if you want to get the I'll keep the winter pouch off, I guess, for you guys up north. For us down here, they do worldwide shipping. Get the summer bod ready to go. And yeah, I think I've stolen your sign off here, but I'm going to roll with it. Until next week, we'll catch us.